It's time to make something happen, where a local conversation makes a global impact. Executive producer, Altogether Marketing LLC. Producer, Audrey M. Wiggins. This is a Mason Wiggins Media Group production.
One of the most fundamental parts of doing business on the web is keeping your customers' information safe. Fear of hacking and other security breaches still makes a lot of people jittery about disclosing their credit card numbers and other private information online, like their home address and telephone number. And if they suspect that it could be compromised when they make a transaction on your site, they're going to take their business elsewhere. That's why you need an SSL certificate for your website.
Hello, it's time to make something happen. I'm Audrey Wiggins, your host. Our guest today is Syrice D. Adams, and he is an all-around entrepreneur. We're going to talk to him about The Log, and The Log is a media network. So he's doing radio, TV, print, and internet advertising. He's been in this business. He's not a newbie to this genre, this industry, excuse me. So we want to talk about that. And so he's linking logs into network theory. He's also into music and the positive impact that music can have. So we're just going to expound on that a little later, and some events that are coming up that we want to make sure that you know about.
Hey everybody out there in Internet TV land, this is the Thick Fit Chick, and I am excited to bring you my channel through the Mason Wiggins Media Group. So I will be on Thursdays at 7 p.m. The information will be on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. So if you follow me, go visit there, thickfitchick.com, and see you soon.
So Syrice, welcome again to the show. You're not a stranger to us. You were here when we first got started 8 years ago. So it's exciting. That long. Yes. Well, we were in my living room and we recorded from an iMac.
TMI.
Too much information.
I really wasn't in the living room. It was
a made-up studio. But who
I was married at the time, maybe. No, I've been divorced quite a while.
Okay.
But you know what? I've definitely been to Make It Happen a couple of times. You supported, letting the community know about my business and my endeavors. You've always supported my vision. I admire what you're doing. I'm glad you got me back.
Yes.
I am back.
Whoop, whoop.
And you're going strong in nice new location.
Thank you.
Bright lights, cameras. All right.
It's a long way from the desktop, right?
Exactly.
But no one knew unless they were in the room getting recorded that we were actually doing that from a desktop computer. So that was kind of exciting.
And, technology has definitely advanced, and you've been keeping it up, and you even exposed me to some things that you might not even remember. One of them was I don't think it was locality.com, but I do know that you brought to my network, my company, Power Group Records, Power Group Enterprises, which umbrellas Power Group Records, a record label for only positive music, as you were saying, and also the Log Catalog, which is short for a sales catalog, and we have been dabbling across a span of 13, 15 years to come to the Lincoln Logs network theory, which is basically to obtain radio, TV, print, and internet at the same time. And I did a show, and you filmed it.
Yeah.
At the Terry Macklin Center, and that was one of the programs on the Log TV network I did, was called The Stage is Gold.
Yes.
That was in 2013, and you introduced to me the ability to stream my show live while I recorded it.
Yes.
You brought that technology to me first.
Facebook Live.
No, that was before American Idol. They got it from us. Okay? And I watched American Idol come in and initiate it, and we did the same voting. You could call in and vote.
Right.
Didn't nobody call in because we were too far ahead of our times with that technology. And then the major networks embraced it. They totally embraced the communicate with the audience and the home viewers,
Right.
and
right.
get them involved in the decision of who would win a talent search with local artists.
Yeah.
We did
that was something else.
We did it before they did it. And moving forward in 2019, I see that you're still out there, and I'm still just plugging away.
Yes, you are.
And I'm also, I want to say, that whole positive music movement is definitely tied to the premise of stopping the violence with positive vibrations, as well as stopping the violence with redirecting or channeling energy through working with workforce development with another umbrella company under Power Group Enterprises, templabor.org.
Right.
And a lot of people know me for temp labor right now. I've been training a series of young men, ladies to older men and ladies with career mapping. And with the Positive Music Month that's be going on for the next 30 days, month of October, I plan on speaking about positive vibrations through the arts or music, as well as a ceasefire throughout the city of Cleveland. I'm saying it. I'm hoping you hear me. I hope that you share that message, as well as all the opportunities to contact my organization for someone who needs gainful employment and the knowledge or the information of a career path, because a lot of people don't know the opportunities. So
Exactly.
you know,
Let's kind of hone in on this ceasefire thing. It's for October.
okay.
Yeah, so October, you sent me your flyer. October ceasefire month, which you just said, stopping the violence and positive music month. So this is going on all 31 days.
31 days.
Yeah.
I'm going hard.
Yes.
Stop the violence. Ceasefire. Bullet points like.
Yeah. Just read some off. Right?
Yeah,
I've got it up here.
Bullet
We got
points
racial
like
profiling.
No racial profiling.
Domestic
Stop
violence.
the domestic violence. Stop the bullying. Stop the discrimination. Child abuse.
Human trafficking.
Sexual harassment.
We're talking over each other. Sorry about that.
No, talk over me. You know, I got this silhouette shows a man hitting a woman. I got the, you know, I'm trying to get people to understand. I got the young people that got hurt. Trayvon, what's his name?
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon on here, and it's just about understanding that those are negative energies. Those are negative expressions. Those are things that, as far as technology has came, we should know better.
It's come a long way for sure.
You know, and there's something else I wanted to speak on that. I put it on that. I put it on there, and a lot of people don't try to acknowledge the Creator, but it says, it says, prayers for the fallen. And we're talking about those that volunteered, like the military and the officers that are sworn to protect and serve. Yeah. And we talked about just stopping, respect life, and keep your hands off of God's children.
Amen.
Now, a lot of people don't want to believe in God no more. Well, he believe in you, but definitely the devil.
Exactly.
He believe in you. He got something for you to make you a firm believer if you haven't believed yet.
Yeah.
So I must, you know, I'm not claiming to be a preacher in the pulpit, but I am claiming that negative energy needs to cease. People need to stop and think. Whether it be your woman don't want you, whether it be the job don't want you, whether it be you don't want yourself.
Right.
We got on there suicide.
That's
no.
seem to be running rampant.
No, that's a temporary downfall. It's a temporary moment. It's a temporary emotion. And it's a temporary feeling. Don't waste your dime. The dime is your time on earth. The life or the dime or the time you get from the Creator or the source of eternity, that has value. Now, to the gangbanger, you just can't watch a video game or be inundated in negative music and hear all these messages and think that bullet don't hurt. Or just because you survived 12 shots, you got 12 to give everybody you see. because that's a cowardly way out. You know, back in our day, they fought. If you lost, you lost. You didn't kill and take something that you can't give back, which is somebody's life. So I just want to say those things, and I'm going to let you take it back. Do what you do.
Okay, so
you interrogate me.
All right. So
I'm under. She got me she holding me hostage. I'm being interrogated.
interrogate him with this CD that he gave me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Laughing at the Truth.
You heard that laugh before.
Laughing at
It
the
really
Truth.
ain't mine. Mine's is a little bit chiller. But that's who laugh is that?
I don't know who's laughing.
That is the black actor's laugh. It's not. It might be Denzel, but it could be. It don't matter.
All right.
Laughing at the Truth.
Yeah. So this is.
This is just basically a front representative of representation single song obtainable for the purposes of finding positive artists.
Can this be found on your website
Oh,
or YouTube or somewhere?
Or it can be found on Spotify, Laughing at the Truth by Syrice D.
Syrice D.
Topmixtapes.com. They have a version of it. I'm #1. The highest group besides mine got 15,000 views. I'm so proud of this. I got like 30,000.
That's great.
Not bad for old man, you young cats. But it's all because of the marketing, and that's due to the Lincoln Log Network theory. And you need to contact Syrice D and Power Group Records to see what we can do for you in your career.
Well, this is an infomercial, so you can get away with that.
You know what I'm saying? So basically,
all right.
You know, that song, I've been pushing it for easily past 2 years, and I'm just trying to find as many positive artists with positive vibrations that we could maybe possibly go into the studio and at least bang out one record.
Awesome.
You know, and you know, I try to fashion myself after Motown. Motown got big with singles, and with our mass media component, we're able to get quite a bit of traffic. My partners, can I mention any of them?
Sure, absolutely.
What's up, partners? ECMD, that's Big Kermit. Currently works with Universal Records, Nerve DJs, Johnny O. Hello, shout outs. Sometimes I do partnerships or, you know, added force with their services. Big Hef, he also works for Def Jam.
Okay.
A lot of people know Def Jam, Big Hef. They deal with rap music.
Okay.
You know, Killer Mike and Machine Gun Kelly. All that comes from a lot of those guys' works. And even Kermit with ECMD, he has gold records with Rick Ross.
Okay.
You know, gold rings for record promotion and works for the label currently, not the past. So, you know, I have some very powerful guys that I go to assist and increasing exposure for the local artists, and I'm looking to record some more R&B, promote some gospel artists. I've dealt with people in the past, everybody from Chit Chat to Professor Riley and the Harmony Plus and gospel to hip hoppers like Ray Cash, who had a national record out. He was on the Log TV network at Syrice, and we aired that show for a while. I had an opportunity to even push, before he got his deal, Life Jennings, who's very successful now. And my network, along with another mentor and person who pushed me onto the TV scene, which is a conglomerate of the 4 major communication devices of Lincoln Logs Network Theory TV. A great big shout out to Gerald Carter.
Okay.
You know, he initially put me on television with 1 hour, and I was able to stay on for the last maybe 13 years. I'm on TV now.
Okay.
Every Friday.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, not the past. We're on TV. I thought about getting on TV, suiting up, and just sitting there and just staring for an hour. You think it'll work?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's cool. It's cool.
Well, it's called the remote, and it'll be clicking what's
Right.
on the next
But
channel.
they could be thinking they TV stuff. Oh, this cable is buffering.
All right. Well, where can we log on and link to you? We're gonna pull your words and throw them back at you.
Oh, wow. I forget things, so let me see what the cards say. Oh, my God. Oh, every Friday at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Tri-C, Public Access Cable, Spectrum,
All right.
You can check me out. You can also check me out at thelogmagazine.com.
Mm-hmm.
The Log, THELOG magazine.com. You can check me out on Mixcloud with the Log Radio Conference.
Okay.
And
Let me
that's
stop it real quick. Because
Yeah.
the first two things, I think when I met you, you did the magazine and you had the radio. So you've added, these things on over the years. And that's what I was looking at businesses.
okay.
We may be small businesses and entrepreneurs, but no business is immune to that. They have their main product that they come out the door with, and they do that. And I like to look at it as it spawns other businesses and still, or brands up under your main umbrella.
Correct.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so
Okay.
what else is going on here?
Well, like I said, the Log Radio Conference
Okay.
is on via internet. You can
Mhm.
check that out and see, hear some of the previous agendas. I got a great lineup of new shows I want to produce. I'm probably going to do a show with Suave Gotti, aka
Yeah, that's why I think I'll make a try for
aka
you.
John Davis,
Mhm.
aka Pink Gangster. We're going to
Yeah.
do something to represent hip hop. I was really behind him with the Log TV network, or
Mhm.
now Log TV, with Spitboxing for a while, which is one of the television shows I produced one year, which you
Mhm.
can find on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find the Log TV network on YouTube 24
Okay.
hours a day. I got some of the stages, goes, episodes. You can just type in Log TV now instead of the
Okay.
Log TV network.
Right.
Just type in Log TV and look for the burgundy circle,
Okay.
and you'll see current shows like Temp Labor TV, a show that's being shot right now in California for workforce development and construction and entrepreneurship. And then, every Sunday night, the Log Radio Conference or via Temp Labor Radio Review is on WOVU.
Okay.
Yeah, big shout outs to Jay the Gospel Kid. I always got to
Yeah.
say that. I thank you. I appreciate you, as well as DJ Chris Styles and TC.
All right.
All right, one of the big wig women that's really intelligent young lady coming up and just producing and
That's
running
great.
shows.
Okay.
Y'all women, y'all taking over.
We're not taking over.
I'm scared. There's gonna be a female president, I know.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't either, but let's
I'm not-
talk about you, though.
So that's where you can find me. And you can find me on Twitter, same thing,
Okay.
Syrice D or Log TV or the Log TV Network on Twitter,
Okay.
Pinterest, LinkedIn,
Good.
YouTube.
So that's good.
And,
You're
and,
real connected
and that
there.
information,
Right.
definitely Temp Labor, Mr. Adams on Facebook, Temp Labor, Mr. Adams on Facebook, templabor.org, Syrice D on Facebook,
Right. Okay.
Syrice D Adams on
All
Facebook.
right. So you're doing a lot of things. How about some advice for someone who's coming along, behind us? They're duplicating. They're doing some of the same things. We're doing nothing new under the sun. People have done stuff before us. What's your advice for someone coming along and in the media, or they wanted to be a producer, be into music, entertainment? What's your advice?
Honestly, after the many paths I've taken, I don't regret none of them.
Good.
But I do say this for somebody that's coming up and coming into any career, and this is part of career mapping, this is part of entrepreneurship, this is part of what Temp Labor does. It gives advice and consulting. With it being the current year that it is, you want to tap into what's flowing in the universe. Right now, the biggest thing is do what you want to do and get paid. Do what you would love to do and do it if you didn't get paid. Now, that's the average starving artist. They love to rap. They love to sing. They love to play the guitar. They love
So you perfect your craft.
So if you can do that and stick with that, go to school, get some extra education, get some extra training, understand how to create the product, market the product, brand the product, sell the product, and branch from there. Don't get too caught up in taking a bunch of college courses and something that you absolutely don't want to do. Don't get caught up in the backup plan if that don't work.
I like that right there, because something, well, if the plan A doesn't work, then I'm going to have a plan B, which means you're not really focused on the plan A, because you're always thinking about, if it doesn't work, I can have a way out. So you're constantly that negative thing of, if this doesn't work. Get rid of that.
And learn how to just fuse things together.
Yeah.
Like, as a aspiring actor, artist, in the movie Winners with a Z, right now at Prime Amazon Prime. You see me running out of the garage, chasing some young boys. I can do temp labor TV, reality construction TV show, but it supports Looking Good Home Improvement, general contractor for 30 years.
Right.
You got to work your hand together with your vision and your backup plan. You got to bring them together and
make it
and make
front
moves.
plan.
Make moves that don't. None of the moves take away from the other.
Correct.
You don't want your music career to take from your job. Get a job at a record store. Is that simple enough? Get a job at a record company and still sing.
Right.
Because the relationships and the associations with the people that's in the field or in the business that you trying to pursue as an artist or as a career, you're closer to meet somebody in that field on that next level than doing something that has nothing to do with it.
True.
And that's my advice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Focus, conglomerate, backup plan and vision are working hand in hand.
Right.
So nothing takes away from each other. You're not stretched, you're not stressed, and you're laser beam focused for success. Now don't that's I said
okay.
that. Copyright dibs, the little circle with the C in the middle. Hello.
All right. And if we will look at my banner up there, let's read these words. They're gonna like support what you're talking about.
Okay, empower,
yeah.
educate, entertain, inspire, and impact. That's what's up.
And that's gonna help, undergird your passion, purpose, position, and power.
Okay.
Some words up there. Oh my goodness. And there's yours in the middle.
Positive.
Yep. That's
Okay,
yours.
I was making
That's
sure.
what you focus on.
You know where I got that from?
Where?
B.
Oh, Silver B. What's up, Silver?
Another mentor I gotta give credit to.
Here's looking at you.
He had me doing speeches at Roxborough High School, Maple Heights High School, some high school somewhere else,
Yes,
Cleveland School of Arts. When I had my
mentor.
first album out in 1990, I was up there teaching, talking to the kids because I was at the radio station at 1300 WRE in 2000, and Silver Beach just took me through the high schools. I'm telling the little kids, be positive. And now I'm doing the positive music movement because Silver B kept saying, keep it positive, keep it positive. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm encouraging people to vote. Vote for Jane Campbell, vote for Obama. I don't know either one of them. I'm trying to rap. I grew up, stopped rapping as much, and I'm still like finding a way, when Silver B approached me in about 2013 and said something about the Obama thing or whatever year that was, Obama got in office.
Right.
I did an Obama vote video. It's somewhere on YouTube. It's called You Scared to Vote. So I became an activist for voting. So, doing the Obama vote was like one of my first re-entries back into the rap game or performing game. I did a couple movies. I did the Once Upon a Time on the West Side with Alonzo Brielle, and I did another movie, a local movie with JC or True Life Entertainment called Hood Life. We filmed that with Cleveland State, and I had an opportunity to act. And that Obama vote put me back into the studio world. I hadn't did anything really since 1990. So then coming around to 2015, I went ahead and I dropped the Laughing at the Truth with more of just an effort to get artists that were really doing positive things through music, because a lot of the airways are saturated with negativity.
Correct.
And subliminal brainwashing messages and frequencies that spark aggression that people are not hip to, or they're not knowledge or conscious that there are certain sound frequencies as well as color frequencies that spark aggression.
Okay. Now where can we get more information about that? I know you alluded to it earlier.
Oh,
About energy and...
well, just Google chakras.
Okay.
And just Google sound and vibrations through music and mixing. You'll find that aggression is really in a lot of the undertones of rap music as well as rock and roll. But yet we all know and quite sure that there's a different tone with classical and jazz. So, you don't find too many fights break out at a jazz concert because it's more of a pleasant soulful, peaceful type of music. I used to be a manager at Record Town, downtown city.
Wow, records.
And
My
I
goodness.
was dabbling into country music as well as new age music.
Okay.
And you will find different apps that's out that produce melodies and frequencies to help sedate you to sleep. Now try to get sedated with particular like rap beats or aggressive rock and roll music or even twitchy, twangy country music. That's not sleep music. Just like, you know, horror movies or any other expression of art or vibrations from people. So you could Google these things, you could YouTube these things, but in the end of the day, you need to be conscious of what you're sending out. What vibrations you give off when you walk into the room. What words did you put together to express what's in your mind to another individual? Because a lot of people don't think. They just talk. And they talk from emotion. They talk from a quick response without a settled thought process first. And they just shooting like randomly.
Right.
Every emotion, swaying with every breeze,
to be more
responding without any tact to every attack.
Correct. You don't have to respond.
Play chess sometimes and shut up and just listen.
And just, you know, like you said, think about it. Let's be a little more
Strategize
mindful about what we're doing and being more intentional. Yes,
and
absolutely.
methodical with trying to respond in a positive,
absolutely
godly, progressive, build each other up,
right.
tear each other down.
Absolutely. Yes.
That'll end half the domestic violence in the world.
Absolutely.
You know, so you know that's just one of the things besides workforce development and getting a good job or changing your career into something that is meaningful with your time and your energies and your passions and, you know, your happiness. Be happy. And don't deal with the rest of your life and the career every day. Deal with today. Try to be happy, be great in this day. That's my advice.
All right, thanks.
All
Cyrus.
right.
That's all right. Thank you.
Peace.
Remember, go out and make something awesome happen in your community. One person at a time. See you next time. To showcase on MakeSomethingHappen.TV or appear on any of our web shows, email studio@mwmg.tv. That's studio@mwmg.tv.